on, everybody? Well, here we are, just outside of Henderson, Nevada, Las Vegas. The videos that we choose to do, or that I choose to do, okay, are geared specifically to help Crete Schaefer drivers, but they're pretty much generally applied to all drivers if you work for a company, okay? Today's video is on something that was brought to my attention. They'd asked me if I do the video for them, and I said, yep, not a problem. It's called communication. Communication between a driver and their asset manager or driver manager or whatever you call that person. Communication between yourself and the terminal, right, for us. Your terminal manager, also known as your fleet manager or assistant fleet manager, or even the personnel there, the admin assistants, okay? The wind is blowing crazy today, guys, so I apologize if you see me shaking around. I swear there's nothing wrong with me. It's just the truck is blowing like crazy. So, what do we do for communication? Well, a lot of drivers would prefer to pick up the phone and just talk to somebody. It's quick, it's easy. Not the best form of communication. It really isn't. Okay, when I tell you that, I legitimately mean that. It's really not. Okay? Anybody can sit there and go, yeah, I had a conversation with my asset manager. Asset manager, like, no, never spoke to anybody. Don't have any recollection of any of that. Okay? Right there. The box. The box is what we use to communicate with. Okay? It is a written record of communication between you and whoever's on the other side of it. Be it your asset manager, maybe it's off hours, weekends, whoever. You have a written record of what was said between you and them, whether it's about a load, a time, you're going to be late, you're going to be early, you're requesting, different times or whatever like that. It's all recorded. Are there times when you should call? Yeah, there's always going to be a time when you should call. And the two that stick out right to my head, one happened to me just today. They sent me a pre-plan, and I was going to drive. I'm still driving. I got like 5.5 hours left to get to where I was coming to. So I called them. I said, hey, I can accept that pre-plan. It'll have to wait until I park, but I'll let you know I'm taking it, because I received the message going, hey, we haven't received your load acceptance yet. You're not going to receive it until I park. But I don't want to lose the load either. So I call while I'm driving using a hands-free device and let them know, hey, I'll take the load. My asset manager's like, cool, I'll accept it for you. Yep, not a problem. That's simple. Takes 2 minutes, doesn't tie them up on the phone, and allows you to get what you need to get said, and it's relatively quickly. Now, why do we not want to use the phone? Well, most asset managers with Schaefer, all right, I don't know about the Crete side, but I know on the Schaefer side, most asset managers have about 50, 55 drivers, okay? It's a lot of drivers to be dealing with. You may have a couple at home, you're trying to get them out of the house. You got 20 or 30 that are delivering today, they need to get their stuff scheduled. You got 20 or 30 delivering tomorrow. They're busy. And I heard something just a little while ago when I was preparing to do this. The driver was adamant. This company does not exist without us. That's like telling a toolbox it don't exist without a screwdriver. Not true. One team, one goal. That's it. Our job is to be profitable as best we can, okay? The best way to be profitable is to communicate, and communicate effectively. Don't call and throw a temper tantrum and a fit and I'm not getting my way and I am sorry, Carrie. I did it, whatever. She forgave me. When you call up there, tell them what's wrong, voice it, and excuse me, try not to sneeze here. Voice whatever you got wrong, put it on the box. If you need to stop and pull over and do it, then do it that way too. Just get it in writing. But if it's something that you need to have handled or whatever, then do it. Okay, if you can't accept a pre-plan, call and let them know. If you're driving, hey, I can't take that because I can't make on-time delivery. Oh, you can pick up anytime you want, or you can deliver it, the next day, whatever. Communicate though. Communicate effectively. Prefer using the box. Can't stress that enough. It's the same with your terminal. If you need to get something done with the terminal, go through the box. We have a little thing. I'll do a video on how to communicate through the box. But I'm telling you guys, effective communication is through the box. Use the phone only if you need to. And if they call you, great. They called you. And if they tell you something, hey, make sure you send that to me in a message, would you? Always cover yourself. It's not that you don't trust the people you're working with. I'm sure they're all very lovely people. People make mistakes. They have a bad memory, whatever. Cover yourself, get it in the box, and then you're protected. And the box is always going to be there, and it never gets deleted. All these messages we're going to have forever and ever and ever. There's a record of it, okay? So, you want to communicate effectively. You want to, have that good communication between you and your asset manager. You want to, and it's the same with nights and weekends. Off hours, whatever you call them. You want to effectively communicate with them too. Understanding that they're doing the same job that your asset manager is doing, but they're doing it with less than half the people, the same amount of drivers. So, hats off to all my, second and third shift people, Kat, and Miss Sue, and, Barb and all of them. Hey, I really do appreciate all the work you guys put in on second shift. It only works though when you're communicating effectively. All right, so that's that. Be cool, be smooth, talk to them through the box, do the phone only if you absolutely have to. And with your terminal, it's the same thing. If you've got a question, call your terminal, get any information that you need to get put through the box. Direct messages go right to your terminal. Do that, okay? And then so on and so forth. Communication is not that hard, but is the single most important thing to being successful. All right? Oh, and here you go. So, here you go, Carrie, JD, and everybody. Drivers. I'll break this down for you. Single most important part of communication. Ready? ETA. Estimated time of arrival. When will you get to be where they want you to be? ETA to your shipper. What time are you going to get to your shipper? ETA to consignee. When are you going to get to consignee? ETA to final. When are you going to get to final? Right? That's what ETA is. PTA. Projected time of availability. When are you going to be ready to go? When are you going to be ready for your next load? Okay? If you're going to get to your consignee at 1, and you're going to be ready to go at 2, your PTA is 2. If your PTA changes, get your box, go to forms. There's a message in there that says new PTA. Send that. Why is that important? Because ETA tells them when you're going to get to where you're going. PTA tells the planner when you're going to be ready for your next load. That information needs to be accurate. If you don't update it and you don't keep it accurate and you don't get a load till the next day, that's on you. Right? You may miss out on freight or loads because you didn't update your PTA. Okay, now that's not always saying that freight's going to be ready to go when you are. But you can't blame yourself for missing a load if you give them that good ETA, PTA when needed. Always keep the PTA updated. That's on you. And update the rest of it as you're going along. Always send a free form through the box. Let them know, hey, I plan on being at my consignee at 8 in the morning. I'm changing my PTA to 9. And then go down to your PTA message and send that. You've covered your bases twice, because the PTA message goes to the planners too, if I'm not mistaken. So, without further ado, ETA, PTA, got those. Pre-plans, accept them when you're parked, and if you can't because you're driving, Call in, let them know, hey, I'll accept that. They'll take care of it for you right away, and you'll have your load. Or if you can't accept it, you listen to it, no, I can't do that, let them know why. Okay? Because they can reject it for you too, and let them know why. And remember, well, we'll make that for another video. But this is it for communication right now. You guys, this is one short. It's sweet. It's easy. Communicate. Be smooth. Be smart. Be polite with each other. And remember, everybody has a bad day. But your good attitude could be the one thing that helps make their day better too. Okay? Rubber side down. Shiny side up. You guys have a great day. By the way, if you like what I just told you and you want to see more of it, hit the like button. If you want to be a subscriber, subscribe. It's free, doesn't cost you anything, and if you hit the little bell icon, you'll be notified every time I put a new video out. I'm trying to do new content every day or every other day when location allows, and I really want to get this to grow and expand. So do me a favor, like it, subscribe, bell icon. Appreciate it, guys. Enjoy the road.